Gotta get that shot in there, you know?
Also, Canadian blue is sexy.
Canadian blue, yeah.
So judgy.
Alright, before we do this, what are we at? What do we want to call this place? Do you want me to say it's Anthony's Labs? Do you want to say it's Not Sure Industries?
We're just cranking out some baits by the lake today.
Wake up. It's time to go fishing. Alright guys, welcome back. We're just gonna start a new project today. We're gonna start cranking out some baits. We got some dead-on colors, some plastisol, molds, and this guy's YouTube experience of watching videos like you are right now. We're gonna go ahead and see what we can't put together and see if we can catch something on it by the end of the day. Alright, stay tuned and see what we create. We have a core shot mold right here, 5 worm. Inside each one of these has a rod. We're gonna oil that rod up right now. You do your first injection, fills around that, slide out to the core, and then you re-inject with the color that you want. And then if we're feeling classic, this is the Yamamoto Senko. And this one here is also a, oh dang, this tight.
That one's pretty tight.
Also a 5, right? Yep. No, it's a 4 worm, 5 inch mold. So these things are classic. So we're gonna put some together and see what happens. And he went all out to begin with. This here is a double injector for laminates. Got the laminate tip right there. You can take these out and have singles.
Towel just in case.
We're getting ready to make some big messes. Probably not.
Dude, surprisingly, it cleans up so easy. You spill like a big old thing like that, you like 30 seconds later, you just go like this, you got a big old booger.
Just peel off the boogers.
Yeah, it really is, just like a big rubber booger.
There's that rod going back in with the worm oil on it.
Yeah, these ones you always gotta make sure that your rods are like almost perfect, or else when you go to set it on, it won't fully seal right.
Oh, and then it'll get in there.
Yeah, and then you'll have it like oozing out like the back sides and stuff. Perfect.
What were you saying? We're gonna try to get our first plastic up to like 350?
Yeah, probably around 350 is a good pouring temp. 320 to like 370, 380. You don't really want to go much hotter than that. You'll start burning your plastic.
Instead of doing your classic salt, we're gonna do this high density sinking additive. It kind of makes a firmer plastic. So how much of that do you have to mix it? So you do like a cup or?
So I literally looked everywhere online. I could not figure out anything about it. I looked YouTube, I looked on itMolds, I looked on everything. Could not find any information on the sinking additive. So what I ended up doing is I did a similar ratio to what you would do with salts. A little bit less, which is 25%, 20-25% you want to do salt. So did that with the sinking additive. So, you know.
And that seemed to produce?
So like 40 or 4 ounces, you'll do an ounce of sinking additive.
All right.
Which isn't too bad. All right, so what are we doing on colors here?
All right, so what we're gonna do, keep that outer shell probably pretty translucent, so just
it could be any color,
just light drops.
Yeah, a couple of drops.
Let's do. Oh, crazy idea.
So 4 drops gets you a pretty translucent color,
okay.
But we'll go from there. Let's see. Dude, I've been wanting to mess with the amber.
I want to try like a couple drops of amber.
I've been wanting to try the amber.
And then a really red core.
Red. Ooh. Okay, so single color, not laminate, but core shot.
Yeah.
I like that with the red.
So I'm thinking we got some kind of zombie color here. You got this nice brownish yellow. What is that? Yeah, the amber. Yeah.
So the amber ends up. It literally ends up coming out almost exactly to like what you would think amber would look like.
So you got amber with a red core.
Brownish kind of color.
Yeah. Let's try that.
All right.
And then we got our red right there.
All right. Well. So
let's see what happens.
Core will go next. We'll shoot first, and then we'll core them all out.
Cool.
Let's get this guy. it on purpose.
You didn't
I
see
caught it
that?
on purpose.
Yeah.
Not too bad. All right, so start out by shaking this ridiculously. Ooh, wow, I look like a Michelin tire man. I'm all blown up from there.
It's all the muscles you're gaining from shaking. So how many do you think that whole gallon makes just doing worm?
They had a video on YouTube. The guy made a video. I don't remember his YouTube name. I think he made like 1,000 worms off of 1,000 stick baits.
Nice.
Just pretty crazy. No color yet. Color goes in after we heat it a bit. But this goes in now. If we're adding this, we're gonna add. Wait, do we want to add it to the core?
It's add to the,
so it doesn't fuck
add
up
to
color.
the core. Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't fuck up our color. There we go.
Yeah, we're just gonna do sinking in the core. Plus, it's gonna take less. It's gonna be like a mid sink. But let me show the camera here.
A little bit slower.
If you add that to the shell, it might not be that translucent. Yeah, it's kind of gray.
Yeah, you can't really put salts or anything like that either if you're trying to go for that translucent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much it's translucent,
Or
and you use like a weighted, because they actually have sinking plastics.
Yeah.
Plastic
Sinking,
sink more
floating,
and floating.
middle.
This is a worm plastic, so this is basically the in between. Doesn't sink too much, doesn't float too much. It's like an in between. All right, so no sinking out of there. Let's just go straight in. Oh, are we doing any glitter?
Yeah, we could do some glitter.
Yeah, what are we doing? So the fire red is just slightly off from the normal red.
Let's see. So we're going with I'm imagining the amber kind of looks like that a little bit.
Yeah, pretty much. Those ones are all the smaller ones. You probably want like a 0.040. 0.040 is like the normal glitter you see in a lot of the soft plastics. They'll use smaller ones to like accent colors a lot of the time.
Okay.
So they'll go like black and they'll throw like some small sea green in the background to like give it that like, almost shine of scales.
And not to mess with the color so much, a little bit of black on the shell.
Black is always nice.
Black or yellow, because it's gonna be amber. You just give it a shimmer.
Black's always nice to be honest.
Just to add a little. It's got a little shine, but also just the solid, make it a little solid.
Probably should be wearing gloves more often, but I rarely wear the gloves.
Always wear your safety gear. And if you don't wear the safety gear, don't film yourself doing it.
Yeah, seriously. That's why I put it on. I was like, I might as well put it on. Well, because so the handle doesn't get hot.
Yeah.
But if you were to touch your knuckle to
And
the
you
glass
spill it,
when you're pouring it, it is so hot. All right. So as you're gonna see how it's kind of clear on top, but it's white on bottom.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And see those fumes. That's part.
Those are the fumes.
So as we go in here, you're gonna see it mix. And at first it was like watery. And now you mix that up. You want to get all that bottom. You want to get the bottom the same temp as the top, so that you're not shooting cold plastic on the bottom.
Yeah, you can see the
that's
fumes
looking pretty
section
solid.
are going. Temperature real quick. 335.
So it actually cooked almost all the way through. We can actually add our color at this point. So we're gonna start real slow. Oh, by the way, look. It's like already
solidifying.
super fast. So we'll start with like, let's say like 2 drops. We'll see where that goes. Like 1, 2. We want it to be pretty light.
Still want it to be, Oh yeah, 4 would have been way too much, I think.
Yeah, I think 4 would have been too much. Started real light. Maybe 1 more drop? Yeah, 1 more drop should be perfect. Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool color.
And then what, we put black in it? Is that what we're doing? What are we putting in? What are we sparkleizing it with?
Yeah, I'm trying to think like which core. We'll go with a bunch of different cores. Just do some basic black, I think.
All right. Yeah, black is a good one.
Because you're going to be black or the yellow, just to give it a little shine.
We'll start with an 1/8 teaspoon. We don't want to put too much because we want to get it pretty kind of spread out. If you overdo it, it's going to kill that core color.
Just a little pepper. That looks like some garlic pepper sauce right there.
All right, so we'll heat it again for like maybe 20 seconds.
Have you tried throwing those little pieces back in?
I do.
Remelt
Just
them.
do that. It remelts it. Perfect. You don't want to burn your glitter, so you usually
not
go
going to take much.
small increments, because if you go, you know, it's better to go too cold than too hot. You can keep heating it up, but if you go too hot, then you're screwed. Yeah.
That looks toasty. Yeah.
All right, good shoot. So, throw this glove on left hand. You're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna want left hand on that.
Okay.
You're gonna hold it with your left hand because it gets hot as shit. Put it
Okay.
all the way to the bottom. Don't put it flat or else it'll plug it. Towards the edge.
An angle.
And start pulling it all the way up till you get it all the way up, and then just come straight into the mold. Straight in the mold. And then just go firmly like that. And then once you feel it stop, keep pressure for a couple seconds. So you're gonna keep pressure. All right, now lift it up and squirt a little extra in the mold. There you go. Pull, just pull. There you go. And push the rest in there.
Oh.
You can squirt a little more in there. There you go. Squirt the rest in there. Oh, a little too much.
We're at technical difficulties.
The best part
that big chunk right
is
there.
it all just melts off.
Peel off.
And then you just reuse it. Get off of there. One more. That doesn't work.
We'll peel it off in a second. Yeah, usually that gets stuck in there and you just have to pull it out. Look at that. It's kind of an interesting color, actually. I kind of like it.
I kind of like it. It's almost like motor oil.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's like unused or overly used motor oil. You got the little chunks of your gears in there.
This stuff sets in like 1 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, pretty quick.
It's not a bad color.
It's not bad.
All right.
So yeah, as the bait's cool, they shrink, so you always squirt a little extra in there to help fight the shrinkage.
Yeah, or else you get dense.
You know, you don't want too much shrinkage. We want full 5-inch worms, okay?
Let me go close. No, so what it does is it puts like little dents.
What's in it as it?
Like it'll still have the texture, but it's like it was filled and then it like.
Yeah, it shrinks in some spots. We're gonna take a look in here. All right, look at that. Then we let them set a little bit. Or do you think you can pull them out right now? Oh yeah. Alright. Cores are coming right out. That's why we made sure to worm oil them. And we're setting them in some water. And we'll get back at it. Keep going. Let's get some solid.
One batch of solids and one batch of.
With the cord.
One batch of cord.
Did you ever oil these yet, or did you just stick them in there?
Those are pop them right in. So the thing with cores that you have to make sure that little tip is open, because sometimes when you pinch them off, they'll be kind of closed. Then your cores.
And then cores won't shoot. Did you do one top corner, one bottom corner?
Yeah. This color.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you can definitely, you won't see the core super bright, but if you do a dark core, it might work out. Look at that. Oh, there's one.
That den will fill back out with the
when
core.
you pour it. Yeah. It's kind of a sick color. Yeah, let those set and see how those come out. These core shots, just gonna pop this little tail piece off. Make sure there's no little boogers in there. It's funny though, at least around here and like even in Sacramento, I don't see a lot of core shot baits for sale.
I don't see any.
I only see custom people doing them. Nobody's packaging them.
Your little butt plug.
Oh yeah, look at that little butt plug.
It's always fun to see because you get to see the exact color that you're making. Oh, this one's always so much harder to pop open.
So I've got that little. Oh, it's a nice natural.
Those are nice.
That's a nice natural color right there.
Oh, you want to pull those little nipples off the bottom? They all have like little nipples on them.
You don't want nipples on your worms, guys. Cut these little end pieces off if you want. Who knows, maybe it'll give you a little extra action. A little nipple action.
You just gotta really dry. You don't want to add moisture into it. Stuff, or else it makes a lot of bubbles.
Oh, yeah, as it steams up.
Yep.
Hit the water, turns to steam.
You want to do this for me? Tilt it like that, so that I can get the most of this.
Is that gonna hurt your hand? Probably. Look at that, that's not bad. Very little waste on that one. Everyone's done with that batch?
Pretty much all of it. Yeah, I don't know if I had enough.
Little jig.
Because I sucked it all out, and I don't know if there was enough. It sunk in pretty deep.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have
There just wasn't quite enough in
we're
there.
gonna have a failed worm.
Quickly, bam.
Get those egg sacs in there. Oh, I guess what's that has the do it mold on it?
Wait, what?
Wait, did you just stick a solid in there?
No. No, it's a
Did
hollow
I stick
one.
a solid in there?
Oh, yeah, that is a solid one.
Because I knew that mold said do it molds on it. This one doesn't.
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute.
It does not.
We would have a a failure. So when you start your own and you're getting them all done, make sure you have your initials in there, your logos in there.
Okay, we only have one core shot to do, so we don't need all that much.
You don't need much of it. If it's too much, we're going to be making some red worms, or add a couple drops of something else into it and then stick it in there.
Damn. It was just a...
Oh, that is so close. Look how deep.
See the recess all the way to there, look at that. That air bump.
Over halfway down.
Oh, and they came out perfect.
But they look
I
solid.
like these better. They get a little darker with the reheat? No. Oh, I guess they just look better in the light.
Just a little light
The
shine through 'em.
sunlight shining through it makes them look so good. Alright. So how much do we got here? We have 4 ounces.
So now we're adding the sinking additive.
About 1 ounce. See down there? So bam, that's probably about good. That much, we can make some solid weighted ones too for you. Out of that whatever red color or whatever.
Red color, and if I don't like
All
them,
right.
yep, put some red in there.
Put it on Classics red. So that's the one.
See how bright this looks.
We're not quite going yet. We gotta heat this first. After I give it a nice little mix in. What are we looking at here? Yeah, that's hot already.
It looks hot. Yep, smells hot.
Yep, 322 and 2 minutes. Alright.
Alright, what were we thinking on this one? What do we
Probably
do?
quite a bit. You want it pretty saturated, right? Like solid?
Yeah, pretty solid.
Yeah, so probably
Starting at
see where
10.
10 gets us. See,
nice
that's
to have
already
a
like
matte,
solidifying, like a booger. Oh, see, even with the white, that's not even that red.
No. Yeah, I think this is the double. That's what the times 2 is, right? Probably 2 times concentrate.
Probably, I don't know, it's so thick.
But yeah, it didn't take very much to start.
Definitely more red than that.
Yeah, just for fun, we'll put a drop or 2 of the orange in too. Just to give it a little glow.
Yeah, that glows.
Because we got all that amber to shine through.
Yeah, it's like an orangey red now, actually. A little more red. There
Oh,
we go.
there it is.
We're getting closer now.
Yeah, dark red, there we go. Dark orange red, yeah, that'll... Like those UV ones, like when light hits it, I think it helps the fish see it too. So that little UV splash in there. It's gonna be a pretty cool bait to try out.
Oh yeah, that's red.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah. There we go.
It's like ketchup. It literally looks like ketchup. Look at that. That's cool.
Yep. 60 give it a stir. It's gonna probably even out.
350 and it'll be perfect.
It'll be good.
Yep, 58. Yeah, you want to leave that.
Yeah, we're
push it out a little since you got some air.
So we're
Yeah, there you go. Now go straight in. Pull out. Squirt. You'll see the head start to push out.
push out a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah, that red color.
That's red. That's very red.
Oh, it's bleeding. Oh. So if we want to use that for the solids, what do you think we would, what color would you add, or some flakes to it maybe? Some black flakes to use the rest of that? You want to change the color and do a shot into the...
Yeah, we could add some black flake or
black
anything.
flake and a little black and red flake and make a fire color.
I bet red flake would look good too because it would accent the red.
Accent the red.
Yeah, like some fire red.
Do
a
the
little
fire
bit of,
red.
What about gunmetal instead of black?
Instead of black, yeah.
Just to add
smaller too. And they're
dimension.
smaller, so we're doing
Yeah, they're small, so it'll
two
background
flakes.
dimension.
Yeah. This is gonna be like a nighttime murky water bait right
So
here.
we'll go.
Yeah, it won't be much. It'll be enough for like one batch of worms in there. Still gotta get the plug out of that thing. Is that one a little bit bigger?
Yeah. Is the .04.
Oh dang. That looks gory.
It kind of does. Stop that just in time. I didn't think that button would have that much force.
It just launched it. I'll let you run that one over.
Look at that. I kind of like
That
that.
is cool.
Alright.
I'll let you run that one.
Squirting it. Here we go.
Squirting the gory red. And then we can throw it in the gorbis and see what catches. That's a murder scene right there. I like it.
That's like pretty cool. I like that red. That's nice.
Alright, let's see what our core shot coming out. Oh, we had one fail, but
I really like that.
that is a sick color.
Oh, I really like that. Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah, one didn't shoot all the way. I don't know why.
Yeah, let's see that good.
Oh. It was the top one and it's
the
sunk
top
in.
one that sunk into.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do with that one.
That'd be a floater. I really like that color because it's kind of subtle.
Here's what I'm gonna. Oh yeah, but it makes it like an orange red core. The amber tones it down. So what I'm doing with this failed core shot is I'm gonna dip it a few times to seal it, and then the whole tail should float. So when it sits in there in Texas rig, this should just be bobbing up here. At least that's my plan. You see that?
Oh, this one sunk so much. What the heck?
Uh-oh.
So much extra was poured on that. Did you see how I poured it again at the end?
It came out.
That's weird. Hope that didn't come up.
Let's see what came out, what didn't.
Hey, they all came out.
They're all good. It's not super bright. That's good. It looks like a bloodworm.
Yeah, that's an interesting color. It doesn't look as red now.
Not quite the cinnamon, but yeah, I like that.
It's like an orange red. Interesting.
Oh yeah, you can smell it. Java and garlic.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen really Java in bait scents.
Neither have I, dude.
Garlic.
So they had like pork and shit like that. I was like, I don't know. Pork.
I still like that bait I got. That looks like the I forgot what it's called. You know, Moto makes it, but it's like that the little one with a little dongle on the end. It's like a little ball with a little tail on it.
Oh yeah.
But I like that that mine says special cause surprise.
I saw that. I was like, damn, they can't even write English, dude.
My favorite one I've ever got was the actual combat pie, and that was a topwater frog.
Combat pie.
Yeah, it said actual combat pie, and I was like, all right, I'm not sure where we're going with this, but it threw pretty good. It had a nice little weight in it. It's stuck in a tree in Dry Creek right now.
Later, frog.
No, my actual combat pie.
Not the combat pie. No. Okay, so we got the Florida grape.
All right.
And then we got, what else are we doing in that? We're doing,
It depends on depends on how that grape comes out.
I feel like red would be good. Doing red or something.
I was thinking like these two, like black and blue, getting your
I
kind of
think
dark
black
colors.
would even show up. I
don't know how dark it
It's
is.
so dark. It's like where it almost looks black.
What about the hollow and blue?
Yeah. Hollow?
I mean, that thing looks.
Hollow's my
Those
favorite.
are cool.
It really is my favorite.
Oh yeah. Oh sweet, have your milk.
Oh, don't do that. You'd be pretty sick after that one.
I mean, something's gonna be coming out of one of my ends, that's for sure.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. What is this Florida grape all about?
It's that X2 coloring too, so it's like very potent. You wanna go for it? There's 10. Let's see what 10 does.
Oh, 10 drops of the times 2. We're going dark. Oh, that's like a lavender right
That's
now.
a lovely color right now. I like that.
That's a very, that's pretty interesting.
Ah, there it is. All the white is sticking around the edges. I want it to be dark. There we go. That's the color I wanted. That deep purple. Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want.
That's it.
That's exactly the color. Wait, glitter. almost forgot.
Do you want that or the Canadian?
Ooh.
Canadian
because it's small.
darker.
It's small too. Yeah.
You have one small, one big.
Yeah. Get that dimension a little bit.
Cool. Probably gotta go easy on that hollow though.
Okay, most people put like 1/4 tablespoon, but I like to do 1/8 to start to make sure I'm not going too crazy.
Oh, that dark blue is gonna be cool.
Oh, dude, that blue in there. Maybe a little
nice.
more. Just a little more blue.
The blue is good. I just think like crazy ton of hollow, it's gonna.
Yeah, too overpowering.
Brighten
I like
up.
the amount of hollow right now. I want that blue to really
it's
kick
like
in the
two-tone
background.
blue. Yeah, it's like 2 tones.
Oh yeah, look at that, like close up on that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's gonna look nice. Yeah, I'm not getting any fumes right here. I'm like at the perfect angle with that fan blowing. Perfect. Get over here. Look at this lawn.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
I'm liking that. I think we're good.
Look at that, we're back in the lab making the Grimace shake for his birthday. It's just about as edible as the ones you get at McDonald's.
It really is. 3:30. Alright. How was that not enough? That was like almost a full one.
Quick. It's gonna be funky on the top.
Oh no! Pulled some out.
Yep, we're gonna have some fun with that one. And then quick, hey, wait. Oh, let's keep that warm. There we go. Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. It's almost blue now.
Yeah, that's changing. Yeah, bluish purple. It's like that dress. What color is it?
What dress? It's cold. It's blue.
Exactly.
Cool.
Oh yeah. There's like some monster catchers right there. They're full worms, they're half
We got up worms. Really up worm. One worked.
One solid worm and a couple overly cool worms. Probably fishable.
Probably fishable.
I'll try the rejector in this one.
You're gonna play the rejects?
I'll play the reject.
Just so I can get that
Maximum Grimace shake power. What'd you call that guy? What was that? The bad guy?
Oh, Ivan Ooze.
Yeah.
That Ivan Ooze booger.
Ivan Ooze.
He used to hawk loogies, dude. And it was like a big purple loogie, and then like a dude would turn and make like a creature out of it.
Nice.
So it's like perfect. This is the Ivan Ooze.
Ivan Ooze. Ivan Ooze.
Gold. Oh, this is like a hatless type of thing. It is so hot.
It is.
I have like sweat dripping down my forehead already.
Look, I don't have high hopes for success, but
Yeah, I have like no hopes for success right now with this type of heat.
like midday, the hottest part of the day.
And in Lake of the Pines. These fish are so
Well, now I feel like the sunfish are pretty active under there, though.
Oh yeah, the sunfish. I think the sunfish are super active because they know there's no bass.
The bass are like, no thanks.
How hot it is. They're like, oh, we're good out right now. Come on, Louie, we're good.
Dude, they followed me back. A whole school of them. Look, dude.
Damn.
They all followed me back.
You know what? I'm gonna try throwing one of these red ones. Okay, we didn't Java garlic these.
Yeah, that was the worm oil.
I was gonna say, they don't smell like Java garlic. They're a little soft since we just made them.
Yep.
They haven't fully set up. Oh, dude. Look at the action on that.
Oh, that thing's gonna eat it. Oh,
dude, look at the action on that.
Dude, you're gonna have a crappie.
Oh, dude. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. That sinks really nicely. I really like that. That's more action than a Senko, by far. Watch this.
Yeah, but like, do you want? How much action do you want? Oh yeah, it's wiggly.
Look at that thing wiggling back and forth like that.
Oh yeah.
That is so, okay. It just kind of like goes off what you set it to.
Exactly.
Oh my, dude. Oh my god. What the? Okay, whatever that is feels pretty big.
All right, on the homemade bait. Where's it going? Where's it going?
He's fighting really weird. Okay,
oh.
No, it is a bass.
Yeah, he's doing some flips. Oh. Flip, flip or die. Right
hey,
in the,
right
hey, look at that.
The mouth. What the heck?
Did you just spit out someone else's bait?
Spit someone else's bait.
Usually you look in the bath.
I thought that was mine for a second. I was like, I didn't throw that.
Usually you look for tips of other baits.
What is that? A zoom? Oh, yeah. Rage. It's a rage tail.
It's a rage tail.
That's oh, dude, look at that hook.
You went right through.
I went through.
Well, this guy is not bait shy. That's crazy. So that was on what the green pumpkin kind of rainbow trout one.
Yeah.
And then the guy spit up, instead of spitting up natural bait, this forage is Strike King baits.
Let's go, dude.
That's
third fish on the homemade worm.
Dude, that's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it was one of these guys.
Nice, and that's the core shot green pumpkin clear.
Yeah, the green pumpkin clear. I like that. All right, let's try a different one.
There we go, our first custom, my first custom Senko style worms. We have the amber black flake, we have some kind of fire red, and then we have a core shot of the amber in the same red. And the ooze here. Hopefully you'll get some footage of us catching some monsters on these guys. Stay tuned and find out what we can dig up with them.